Alrighty, it is a wet day in the city of Lagos. It's a really, really wet, rainy day in the city of Lagos. Wherever it is, you might be watching us from the east, west, north, or the south, but we're telling you about it right here in the city that never sleeps nor slumbers. It is a wet day in the city of Lagos. My name is Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and you're welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica, where we speak all the truest and the realest and the biggest stories live right here. If you want information, education and entertainment at the same time, this is the place to do, so you're welcome to the show. My name is Miles again, and I have the regular team, the regular suspects in the building. One of them wants to break a new record, and we'll be talking about that very much later, but let's start with Uime Elijah is in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. My name is Uime Elijah.
Yeah.
The Y to the M to the E, I'm good.
You'll be fine. And we also have Cookie, who's been trying for like the past 5 years to try to get a visa to go to Korea to study, but she's been denied so many times.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah. Cookie, how you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. I like your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
What is it with the hair? What's in the world with you? What's in the world with you?
Nothing is wrong.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm back to my normal mode now.
Yes,
Yeah, let's
back
go.
to your normal self. Anyway, so when it rains, what's one of the when the rainy season comes around, or when it rains in Lagos or in Nigeria, what's that one thing people always say a lot? There's something they always say a lot. Once it gets small day like this, like,
Weather for two.
Oh yeah.
The other one follows.
weather for two. So who are you guys weather for twin with?
Me, myself, and I.
And,
Just me alone.
okay, cool. So weather for two, whatever it is, rain or shine, me, I'm always here with you guys. It's me and you people all the way, right? The number to be part of the conversation is 0909-8408-408, and share your opinions on everything and anything that we might be talking about. So this is going to be a very interesting episode because today is Trendy Tuesday, and we just go around to touch on everything and anything that's trending around the globe. But let's start with some videos that caught our attention. When we get back, it's still tea time.
I donated my kidney to my boyfriend. Then he did the unthinkable. He was on dialysis for 2 years before we met. Seeing how he had to connect to a machine every night for 9 hours, I just couldn't sit there and watch him suffer. He pretty much showed me the brochure of who to call if I was interested in donating to him. I probably should have saw that as a red flag. I got tested. We were a match. The surgery took about 5 hours. I had an incision right below my bikini line and the 2 dots that were used for the cameras and the tools. I still feel normal to this day, and you still could live a normal life with just 1 kidney. By giving away my kidney, he was able to get off of dialysis. 7 months after the surgery, he confessed to cheating. To this day, even after everything he put me through, the heartache, the cheating, the ghosting, I still don't regret donating my kidney to him, because I can never take back saving someone's life.
Alrighty, I'm sure a lot of people are doing a lot of people are having all kind of mixed reactions after watching that video, but I'll let my girls talk about it first. I say my girls, I'm a guy with many girls. I'll let the ladies on the table talk about it first.
Can never be me. Can never be.
Why can't it never be you? She donated a kidney to her boyfriend. One of her kidneys to her boyfriend.
Is it that they did not tell her the history of men?
What history of men?
Yes, now. God. I can never be me, child.
You'll be fine.
Anyways, I just feel for her. She has a very big heart. For her to like say, afterwards, because I will take my kidney back home. I will take it back home.
You risk the chance of losing your life and his life too. What if by the time they're doing the transplant again, something goes wrong? What if?
I'd rather them give it to somebody else that needs it. Yeah.
Honestly,
for real.
That's
for real.
But you can't take it back.
I can't. Even if I can't take it back, there'll be somebody else that needs it.
No, but you can't tell them to take it out of him anymore.
Why? It's true though. It's true though, bro. I just feel for her. It's a very good thing for her to like have moved on and say, oh, she doesn't have regret and everything. Because she mentioned that the heartaches, the pains and everything. Definitely you feel it. But why are men always like this?
That's why I said they didn't.
Like someone saved your life for you to cheat on her.
Okay,
why?
Hold on.
History.
Let's get it straight. Now, why are men always like this? Now,
Why
are human beings human beings. Let's just put it that way, right? Because for the fact that we always catch men in the act of cheating because they are very sloppy with their cheating, they're not like the female folks who are extremely good at it, right? A lady could be dating like 10 people in a place and you guys will not know. But once a man is doing one or something, you'll find out we're very sloppy with it. That's not even the thing. Cheating is wrong, yeah? Let's put it that way. Okay, but what? You can donate your kidney to anybody. There are so many donors around the world that don't even know who they're donating to. They just want to give it. Oh, somebody needs it. Let us.
But that wasn't anybody. That was her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend,
So,
yeah.
It's a relationship. Anything can happen. She helped him at that time. Doesn't mean, oh, you are bound to me for life. Listen, if you're giving me your kidney, doesn't guarantee that we're going to be together for the rest of our lives. What if along the line we grow apart, or what if something happens? Now, this does not justify cheating.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Don't get it twisted, right? This doesn't justify cheating. Now, he cheated, which we are still coming back to this cheating matter, but there's a story on this our list that has to be cheating. He cheated on you, and you feel like, okay, don't you? He confessed to cheating. Not like you didn't even catch him. I was like, you know what, this is I'm gone, I'm done. So yeah, but guess what? The good part, my dear, is a part of you still lives in him.
True.
A part of you still lives in him.
Yeah.
But that was a very bold and beautiful thing to do
For
anyone.
real.
Like I think I could do it for people I don't even know. Like if I you need it, have it.
No, me, I cannot do it too. Sorry.
We know you. We know you. Anyway, let's see another video that caught our attention, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Okay, I don't care what you guys say. It's the ideas. She understood what she's trying to. She might not have the wordings, and she has a beautiful voice, by the way.
Yeah, sure. I love that run. Was nice.
Let me just try. Well, that's a beautiful thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with trying. Just try. Let's just try. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you have, like, it's inside of you. Okay, she's a beautiful singer, by the way. But you know, I might not know the lyrics, but I think I can still.
The attempt.
Yeah, even with the fact that she doesn't even know the lyrics, the voice was still there.
I know a colleague of mine who actually knows the lyrics of a song. Her name is Uime, and she can't sing to save her life. She sang some days ago and it was terrible. Like, okay, and that's somebody that's even somebody that knows. You want to try? You want
I can sing that song.
Go ahead.
Song.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's start. Oh, so worried.
Let's see another video that caught our attention. Just leave this woman alone. Let's see another video that caught our attention. We'll be right back, people.
Where my dad didn't even make 5 mil. Or barely made 5 mil. And sure, we had full-time maids in Saint-Tropez, but what about when we went to our house in London? The cleaner only came once a week. What do you think happened the other 6 days? Dishes didn't clean themselves. My dad has a Rolls Royce and a Ferrari, but do you think that I'm allowed to drive those whenever I want? No, I have to share a Range Rover with my sister. And what if she's gone? All that's left is a Mercedes GT. It's a 2-seater. It's only a $100,000 car. I barely fit. Do you know what that's like? You haven't seen the things that I've seen. Business class. You haven't been down.
Tell me about it. All
right, so yeah, it doesn't have problem. Like, that's all. When I was like, wow, so your cleaner only comes twice a week.
No, he said once in a week.
And so what happens to all the dishes and everything's dirty that he can't do nothing? Like, his father has a Ferrari
and a Rolls Royce.
Do you think I'm allowed to drive those? No, I have to share.
I share Range Rover with his sister. Oh my god!
Oh, this scene just shows that everybody has what is doing them.
For real, because like I actually wasn't expecting the story. Like, I thought it was going to like probably give you some motivational talks or something.
Yeah, but that's motivation because he's saying that you know the struggle of that. You know what he has to go through. Anyways, this brings me to the fact that we as individuals and both parents, like, no matter how much you have, no matter how comfortable you are, right? Train your children to appreciate wealth and know how to manage wealth at the same time. Not just be, I'm the boss, I have to
always complaining.
I have to live a life of the Asian rich kids and all that. No. Just chill, right? Especially, like, look, my daughter says she wants this. I'm not giving her that thing. I'll give her what I think she needs, not what she wants at that time.
It's not even the case of probably you can't afford it at that time.
We went to the supermarket recently, and I wanted to buy her a piggy bank. There's this new piggy bank they have that you can save money, and you work with your thumbprint. Actually, it's really cool. So you can put her own thumbprint, put her money there. When she puts her thumbprint, that's when the money comes out. Nobody else can take money out of it apart from her.
That's cool.
So then Mama just start. She has like 10 dolls. No, she wants this new doll. Is this doll? She wants like. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get you this doll. You're going to get you. Like, get me. She changed. That's what she drag the piggy bank for me. I said, I do not care. That's what you're going to have, and that's what we're going to have. So when we got home, she made me to be weaving old doll hair. That's like my punishment. Anyways, moving on. Let's move on to something interesting that has happened in Nigeria, in Africa, over the past 4 days. And yeah, it's all about Hilda. Hilda's all over the place. Everyone's like Hilda Bassey. Like, so we were there yesterday. We were there a couple of times. We got the vibe. We were able to. Some people were able to queue for food. I was looking for one of my colleagues. Her name is Esther. I was looking for her like for hours. She was queuing for food and drinks everywhere. Like, what's happening? Wow. What? Wait, I didn't mention your name.
Are you Esther?
I wasn't queuing.
What were you doing?
See, I wanted to drink water. Water was hungry me.
Water
I wanted to take water. Like I needed to. I was.
She was queuing everywhere.
Thirsty,
I was
kind of dehydrated.
Yeah, dehydrated. So I needed to take water. And for you to take water, you need to queue for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the small chops there too. Anyways, so let's ask this. So we asked a few people questions. Like, okay, it's easy to say, oh man, she's trying to be there. Whoop whoop. Like, well, how long have you spent cooking?
Okay. I think max should be like probably 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours?
Yeah, like not probably just for me, like probably December, like Christmas cooking and all. No, you cook a lot of things, yeah. But individually, probably like 45 minutes max.
What about you, E?
Me, any food that would make me stay in the kitchen for 1 hour, I do not even try to attempt.
You don't have the energy
so
for that.
if I'm hungry, I'm really, really hungry. I'll just look for where I can find noodles and I'll just
whip it up.
Sharp.
Whip it up. So for me, I think I've not spent like 3 hours at a stretch, but I have cooked for like 3 to 4 hours. But I'll just put this on a fire, go and sit down, watch more movies, come back again. So it's not like I'm standing just wait Hilda did it. So what she did was amazing. The girl broke all kind of records, 100 hours. Like she broke the original record, broke her own record, set another record. So,
wow!
So we ask people, how long does it take them? What's the longest time they spent in the kitchen or anywhere cooking? And
yeah.
These people, they had this to say.
Abraham, Moses, Jacob, you are one family.
There's no doing all this sport in Nigeria.
See how your body just dripping diamond.
Maybe an hour or two, because the only time I make is breakfast.
And that's it?
Yeah, just eggs, nice. I mean, I make a mean breakfast. Don't downplay it. It's nasty, it's mean. You bite your finger off. But yeah, like an hour, most, max. First of all, I'm honored to be the host of this event. It has been an amazing experience, rocking and riding with Hilda. 96 hours. She broke the 87-hour, 47 minutes mark set by the First Lady already. Now she's going 96 hours, 4 whole days, 4 whole nights. And the best part is it's all free. She's been feeding people for free. So this is a moment in history where it will be marked for years to come. And I said something, I said, look, icons are not born, they are made. We are watching an icon in the making.
What? 1 hour? I'm done. She is a superwoman. I'm so proud of her as a woman. I think she's done well, and I think that this is something we should emulate across the way. You can show that young girls can actually put their mind to something and get it done.
Okay, personally, I think like 6 hours to 7 hours. I actually made like 2 different meals, so I spent a lot of time in the kitchen. I think about 6 hours, and that was on Wednesday. Yeah. I was cooking fried rice alone for just one person.
Maybe 5, 6, 7 hours. Cooking different food. So for example, maybe I'm making stew, making jollof on the side. I'm making maybe white rice and just any other regular food.
This woman has gone 95 hours.
I know they compare myself with Hilda. Because you want to attack me, they measure them. I not do them. I tell you which I spend for my household. What my take is simple. This is a very challenging call for a lot of people out there. This was there all the while, and she woke up one morning and said, I want to embark on this journey. And she did it, and now see the number of people that came out to support her. So it just tells you that whatever you're doing, aim for the highest heights.
Give me an hour. Max. Me, the last time I checked was Indomie, 5 minutes. 5-minute noodles.
The most you've been in the kitchen?
2-3 hours.
You're coming up. You're not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
What about you?
About an hour or two, yeah.
It's a great thing. We're seeing history being made before our very eyes, and a young star doing that as well. And I believe that she's going to motivate a lot of other youngsters. Everybody's going to rise up to the occasion and say, hey, we can do this. If she can do it, we can do it. And that's good. And for the first time in a long time, we're having something positive coming up from Nigeria.
All right, there you have it. Some people said 2 hours. Some people said...
Somebody mentioned 6 hours.
6 hours
cooking fried rice.
Just herself.
One person.
One person, wow. That's wife material. I don't know how many yards that is, but there you have it. You can be part of the conversation. How many hours did you? What's the longest time you have spent in the kitchen, cooking? Maybe kitchen or outside. Who knows? Might not even be kitchen. Some people cook in their living rooms. Some people cook outside inside compound.
Some people cook in the dining
room.
0939840808. That's the number to be part of the conversation. Let us know. Let's just tell us. Let's know how that's the longest time you spent in the kitchen. Now talking about that, a lot of people have been trying to break records since then. Everybody said, I want to break this record. I want to break that record.
We on that table too.
Yeah, this one. You said you wanted to break the record of what, please?
Yeah, the longest presenter to reach for
the longest.
No, the longest presenting.
Yeah, presenting hour, right?
So like how many hours are you thinking of going?
100.
100.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll be talking straight.
I will talk straight for 4 days, no break.
The challenge.
Yes.
The challenge.
That's what I want to do.
We are going to support you. We will support you. We do your side. We say, but if along the line after like 1 hour, 2 hours, you're tired, I don't know you no more.
No. I'm not going to be tired. I'm saying it on national
TV. Okay.
4 days straight.
Bookmark.
100 hours.
Bookmark.
This one, it will be 100, then 45 minutes.
Okay.
There you have it. But somebody else who feels he can do something is popular Nigerian music video director TJ Omori, aka Boy Director, has revealed plans to attempt breaking a Guinness World Record. His revelation is coming on the heels of the news of Hilda Bassi, a Nigerian chef who broke the Guinness World Record for the longest cooking marathon by an individual called the Cookathon. Omori said he would be attempting to break the world record for the longest video shoot by filming around the whole country, Nigeria. Yeah. What's your thing?
Well, that's a very good one. Yes, coming from a video director, that's a very good one, and that would actually be a very good milestone to achieve.
Anyways, the idea is a very nice one because I think in tourism in Nigeria, we really don't promote tourism. So it eventually is actually able to do that. I think it will open doors for like people to actually say, oh wow, so a lot of these good things are happening in your country, because most of the Western media, what they see Africa, most of them see Africa like a country. They don't know we have like a lot of countries and everything. So they're like, oh wow, so there are a lot of amazing things like this in your country and everything. But on the other side, I don't think that will be possible. Looking at what are the factors? Like there's some variables that will like hinder the success of that.
Are you talking about insecurity?
Insecurity number 1, electricity number 2. I wonder how that is going to pan out.
Electricity? What does it need electricity?
No, it's backup. Your daddy didn't do this alone though, did she? No. It's definitely going to need this crew. We definitely need it. We need light, whatever, to charge battery, everything and stuff. So
now speaking on tourism, you said this thing. I don't know if you've noticed that there's this particular person. He's a white. I don't know if he's from London or something.
Okay.
He comes like he shows every destination. He did Yankari Game Forest. He did Obudu Cattle Ranch. He did. So I think these white people, these Western people rather, they are now, coming into the tourism this sector, and they are exploring.
But we just really hope the government actively promotes it, because the government really is lacking in that area. So they need to do more.
Yeah, but we can't keep waiting for the government.
Are you sure? So it's a nice one for them.
I think TG wants, but I don't think TG is even about promoting tourism. I just think TG is just trying to
after the record.
Let them know, or they already know you anyway. So just like, if I can do it and all. But I just think everybody should just take lots of seats behind, because this is something this girl thought about and just boom, it happened, right? Now this takes me to Teddy A. 38 said something recently.
Yeah, I saw it last night.
We also
yeah, sure.
And while some people were bashing him, some people were in support of him. And what he said is extremely true. Now, we saw people come out in their thousands to the location where that thing happened yesterday. That people were there, and people who don't know how, and people who know how. Everybody was there. I even saw Chris Clown yesterday, and he was like, he didn't even know anything. He just saw it on social media, and that's why he came. I'm like, okay, Eka boy is Cloutinas, but anyways, and Cloutus and Cloutinas is. But what I'm trying to say is, what he said. He said, how many of your personal friends do you post their links to their job? Do you post their flyer? Do you support? But someone you don't know from anywhere, you travel or drive 2 billion hours down there. So hey, here and take pictures. And while some of you, according to him, he said some people are even looking for hookup. Yeah, that's what he said. So support your people. Like when I saw this whole cookathon thing, initially I wasn't buying it. I was like, what's all these clout people coming there? Not about what Hilda was doing, but everybody that was there is, oh yeah, who support her? Strong girl.
Everybody's just an hypocrite. I know, because I've had people who you would share a particular link to them, they would not do anything, and or they would just plenty of them. No.
But guess what? You start doing your thing now. Like start this quest you're about to take the whole 100 hours talking thing. Starting now, you see how people start like, we're supporting our girl.
Because it's true. Because this cookathon thing she did, she has been planning for it for 5 years. So it's not something she just thought of. Last night, like, I want to do this. So it's something she's made plans for. She's made preparations for. And with regards to what Teddy said, is very very true. Because Nigerians are hypocrite. Because fine, it's a good one that you see people supporting and everything. But like people, I knew some of my friends that traveled like from Ogun State coming to this place. Like imagine the traffic and everything.
Have they ever posted any of your own stuff?
They would not. And then you see your friends doing like all the small business online and everything, just to share their flyers and links. It's a very hard thing for them to do. Honestly, it shouldn't be so.
I hope
everything for the social media cloud.
I hope every one of them were able to get what's it called?
Free food or whatever.
Free food. Phone numbers, and hopefully they were able to take good pictures. Like moving away from that, let's talk about DonJazzy. DonJazzy is making a case for a lot of single ladies out there. Now there's this pandemic in the society. When a single lady wants to get an apartment, landlords are like, oh, we don't
especially in Lagos.
Yes. We don't want a lady. We don't want a girl. I don't want a girl in my apartment. I don't want a single woman in my apartment. You have to be married or something. So DonJazzy is making a case for that. So veteran Nigerian producer and singer Michael Collins, popularly known as DonJazzy, has called out property rentals in Lagos who met out on fair treatment to single women seeking accommodation. He called out Lagos landlords via his Twitter handle on Sunday, that was some days ago. He queried what single women did that made most Lagos landlords treat them unjustly when they sought to rent properties. The Maven boss wondered why some landlords made renting accommodation difficult for single women in Lagos. DonJazzy wrote, "Dear Lagos landlords, what did single women do to you people? Why is hell for them to rent a place?" Ladies and gentlemen, jump in.
Okay, so I was working on the podcast. Was that last year? Yes. So one of our leading stories for our season. So she made she told a story of how it was difficult for her to rent an apartment. She was looking to rent an apartment in Magodo area. Then the landlord, the caretaker, was like, "Oh yeah, before you can rent an apartment, you have to be married and everything." And then she actually has a fiance. She was engaged to and everything. So they had to like fake as if they got married and everything. Like they had to like do fake engagement and everything just because the landlord needed proof to see she's actually married. Was like he doesn't give out his house to single women. And I wonder why the stereotype is like that. Why is it not like that for men?
It is actually like that for men.
Oh really? Why? How? Honestly, I've not really heard of it.
There is. Okay. Trust me. When I was going to get where I live right now, it was the same situation. The man was like, when my agent, you need to come and meet your landlord. The man was like, you're single. I said, no, I'm about to get. He's like, that he doesn't want single people. That a lot of people have been coming here as singles that he doesn't want them. So my partner, as at that time, we went there together. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And he kept watching us like, and he kept asking us questions to see if we will flunk. And maybe someone give another date or this one. And they're saying the same thing. Okay, and that's why. So later, after like a year of staying there, and he found out that myself and that person not together, he stopped seeing the person come around like, And I said, Mr. Oneka, you scammed me. I said, I didn't scam you, sir. It just didn't work out. Yes, I had plans to. But it just didn't work out.
But why is that a stereotype? Why should that be?
I don't know. I feel they feel the landlords feel like a married person is more responsible. It's tend to not owe them rents and yes, it's tend to not damage the properties. It's tend to not crowd the house with all manner of people. Will not come with all these nonsense set of people around the house. Come with decent and I think even in the society, as a single girl or a single man, if you get to some places that they find out that you're not married, there's a way they treat you. The minute they see a ring on your finger, they switch. The respect just comes like, oh, okay, you're welcome. And a lot of women do it. So do you know, you're talking to a married woman, and you're like, oh, okay, sorry. You know I'm a married woman.
Well, now that you mentioned that, I think a lot of this stereotype comes from the society we live in, because they really have this focus. Oh, when you're married, fine. There's this kind of respect that comes with it, but really, they should change.
So where are the single people supposed to be living?
Where do they want us to go to? Where?
You can sit in your parents' house. You don't need anywhere. Just calm down. From your parents' house, you're going to your husband's house. Let's just put it that way. Chill there. Oh, you want to live alone first?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Why?
I really want to.
You live alone?
Experience, for real.
What experience? You're living alone when you're in school?
That's a school. You have a lot of things holding you down and everything. Like you have to study and everything. You're not that free, so.
You're not that free in school.
Yeah,
I think school is like the freest place you can be.
Yes, now.
Which reason to study? So when you were in school, Cookie, you were reading, you were studying from dusk to dawn. You did not partake in any extra waka waka. You didn't, ba?
Yeah, so for me, my take on this story is the narrative needs to change.
For real?
Yes, and I remember when I went for a Vox Pop concerning the same topic, and I had the opportunity to interview one landlord like that, and he said that for him he cannot allow any single person because he feels like they are not responsible and they are not capable of
rent
of the rent, and he also feels like they would bring all manner of people. Today you see John, tomorrow you see
how is it that problem?
He was just saying different things, and also
that it is their problem because it's his property and he does not want he doesn't want you turning the place into a brothel. It's supposed to be a home or house. Like I bet my own tenants too when they come. Like I'll ask my my agent, like, is that person married? Okay, I don't know. Yes, I do. I ask. That doesn't mean that's the only people you have. You get to my place, you see singles there, but I want to ask, like, I beg, if don't turn the place into a brothel. Okay, I mean, that's what I say. Guys will come line up there.
True. So I think that is where they should draw the limit. Like, okay, like fine, I don't want all manner of people coming here, but at
the same time, you can't stop someone from having their guests.
Definitely.
I'm paying you my rent. I'm paying rent. I own this property for this particular period of time. So if I want to have all manner of people in my house, it's my business. But you can just stop the fact that I don't want no smoking in my apartment. Anyways, let's go for a break real quick, ladies and gentlemen. When we get back, it's still tea time. Do not go nowhere. Let's go listen to some music.